Mkhwebane is disrespectful and her conduct is of grave concern. That's the sentiment of the inquiry chairperson. Qubudile Dyantyi says it's not the first time that Mkhwebane snubbed the committee.
I can confirm that by the due date of the 6th of July, she failed to submit any responses. She has therefore effectively elected not to honor the directive of the committee and that of the National Assembly, an institution that all heads of Chapter 9 institutions account to. B, she chose not to add anything further on the evidence that the committee already has.
Mkhwebane has been given another deadline to the end of Friday, this time around, to indicate how she would conduct her closing arguments in the next 2 weeks.
On the 28th of July, the Section 194 Committee will convene to consider and deliberate on the draft report. And thereafter, we will share such a draft report to the suspended public protector for a final comment and a final audi as we proceed to table the report to the National Assembly.
Dyantyi claims that Mkhwebane insists she will not respond to the illegal deadlines. This as Mkhwebane seeks an additional month to brief council. But the committee is not budging, saying it will complete its draft report by the end of the month. We've reached out to Mkhwebane for comment, but we understand she's still consulting her lawyers. This is what she told the SABC last week.
The more than 1,000 written questions sent to me, unfortunately, I won't be in a position to respond. As soon as we appoint counsel, then we will apply for Dyantyi to recuse himself, and thereafter we will proceed before a committee chairperson who is not conflicted, who is not facing allegations of bribery and extortion. Thank you.
Meanwhile, the ATM has written to the Judicial Service Commission expressing its displeasure at what it says is the Constitutional Court's delay in delivering judgment in the suspended public protector, Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane's suspension case.
On the 24th of November 2022, Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane's suspension matter was heard by the Constitutional Court on an urgent basis, yet astonishingly, 8 months later, we still do not have a judgment by the Constitutional Court, despite the Superior Court's Act confirming that every effort should be made by judges to hand down judgments within 3 months.
The ATM wants the JSC to intervene in the alleged Concord delay. Ulelani Philip, SABC News, Parliament.